Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me. My name is Dean Olsen. I'm the voice of Explosive Pro Wrestling, and this is the road to ReAwakening 14. Now, the main event is set. We will see the EPW champion Damian Slater up against two TMDK members, Marcus Pitt and Mikey Nichols. Now, at ReAwakening last year, Damian Slater won the Invitational Tournament. He had his shot this year for the EPW Championship, and it was his goal from the very first show. He was relentless in his pursuit for the EPW title. So right now, we're going to see one of the matches he had for the championship up against Alex Kingston at Collision Course.
Well, Adelaide's own Damian Slater is not here to mess around. He's here for the EPW Championship.
And he might walk away with it, because this guy I've been harping on for a long time is the real deal.
He's not a bad-looking guy, and he knows what he's doing in the ring. And yeah, definitely not here to play around. Alex Kingston, look out.
But at the same time, Kingston's a gun too. You know what I mean? Like he's
an AK47. I see if you did that.
It's not what I was trying to do.
So funny, Brad West. Referee checking Slater. You never trust these South Australians, I guess.
Guess not.
Alex Kingston holding that EPW Championship up very proudly.
As he should.
He fought a long time for it, winning it at ReAwakening. He's definitely one of those guys you can kind of say is the people's champ. People love him.
And he works hard. Without a doubt.
See that look on Kingston's face? He's not here to play either. He's here to defend his championship. He's here to walk out of this match with that championship. It's not going anywhere in his eyes. Look at him.
It should be a great match.
It's good.
Slater now with the mic. Let's hear what he's got to say.
So he's got something to say.
You stupid, stupid people. You thought you had me, didn't you? You thought I was going to come out here. I was going to cop another screw job from that guy. You thought that was really going to happen, didn't you?
I don't know about screw job.
Classic, Perth style.
These fans obviously beg to differ.
You can pump yourself up. You can say whatever you want. But the fact is, I'm not going to stand in the middle of the ring and get screwed over again. So here's what I did. See, I went to EPW. I went to the Wrestling Commission in WA. And we organised a second referee. We organised an outside enforcer.
Sounds fair.
A man who's going to make sure...
That guy can't even count to 3.
Make sure that the right man wins. This enforcer, see, he's from Adelaide, so he has self-respect, he has integrity, and he has honor, unlike any of you.
Sounds fair too.
I will not shut up. I will stay here and I will talk as long as I want, kid. So let's bring out my referee from South Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, the Honourable Senior Referee, Thomas Groves.
I don't like him.
So this is a South Australian referee.
Yeah, wow, who knew? Didn't know they had referees in South Australia, let alone the ability to grow a beard. Red shirt.
All right.
Yeah.
So
a whole different world over there.
the two referees are conversing.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, the challenger,
three,
weighing in at 205 pounds. He hails from the beautiful city of Churches, Adelaide, South Australia. He is the Golden Boy, Damian Slater.
And he's looking to take that EPW Championship all the way to Adelaide and out of Perth.
And now, the champion, weighing in at 170 pounds, he is the innovator of radness and is your reigning, defending, undisputed EPW champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Alex AK47 Kingston.
Crowd's behind him, and so they should be. WA takes on South Australia.
I always worry a little bit when WA is represented by somebody that panders to the audience, though. You don't think Slater's not going to be caring one bit what this audience is doing. Once that bell's ring, there's one person. And here we go. This one's underway.
Who called for the bell? Which ref? I didn't notice.
Pay attention. This is EPW Championship. This is a big deal.
Here we go. Locked up in the middle of the ring. Kingston and Damian Slater. Round two, I suppose. Their first time they met at the Games Sports Bar will be later this month. Looking forward to that.
We definitely will be. And that was the match that Slater's talking about. The match ending with a heap of people running in and the match being turned into a tag.
You can't blame it on the ref. The ref had to do something, so he made it a tag team match.
I'd blame it on someone too to get another title opportunity.
Snapmare by Kingston. Locked it. Damian Slater really quick.
He's fast. He's technically sound.
Another snapmare by Kingston, and put straight back to the mat by Damian Slater. Excellent wrist lock right now, applying all the pressure, not allowing Kingston to get up. Rolling through, trying to untwist that arm.
Snapmare takeover.
Slater replies with a snapmare of his own. You're going to see a competitive wrestling match right here.
Just look at Slater getting in the head of Kingston now, telling him there's no way you can out-wrestle me. And that's a big advantage to have. Like, it doesn't always come down to catch-as-catch-can wrestling. But if you can, early on in a match, get in someone's head and let them know you're better than them at something, that's a massive, massive thing your opponent has to overcome.
Well, you've been doing it for years, Brad West.
Being a jerk is something I'm good at. Like, it's just... whip off the ropes.
Taken down by Slater. Oh!
Everything Slater does is just crisp, it works, it's effective.
A 2 count early on in this match. Kingston, the counter, rolling through now, pin of his own, 1, 2. Can you imagine that had been over right then?
Well, what we need is a decisive finish. We don't want anyone running in. We don't want any DQs or countouts.
I love this. This is perfect wrestling right now. Kingston's got control.
Slater last year picked up the Invitational Tournament. He's hoping to add the Explosive Pro Wrestling title to that list of accomplishments in Australian wrestling.
And this is the year to do it. He's looking great. Speaking of great, I think Kingston's got something planned here. We'll see what's going to happen. Crowd behind him.
Off the rope now.
Here we go. Slater, it's too quick.
He's just a very, very smart wrestler, is what he is. Like, he was waiting outside and he had his eye on Kingston the entire time. Kingston was getting up and Slater played that. He stood up slowly to make Kingston think that he was going to have enough time to land on
you
it.
talked about before pandering to the crowd. What is Slater doing here? He's trying to, what,
He's
annoy
annoying
the
the
crowd?
audience.
Why? What is the point in doing that?
There is no point. And to be fair, I used to do it too, and there was no point when I did it either.
There you go. Gave Kingston time.
Exactly.
Shop on the outside. Right in front of the drinking section. Very rowdy section of EPW.
Come on, ref. You should be counting that.
He's up to 4. I know what this other ref's doing.
Yeah, shouldn't he be out there making sure?
I don't know what he's doing here. I just lip service. He's doing nothing.
He's from Adelaide.
That's true. I can't think of anything good that's come from Adelaide. Kingston skateboard in hand. We've seen this before. Slater's set up on the outside, sitting on the seat. Kingston with the skateboard.
This is a great little
I've been on the
move.
receiving end of this. It sucks.
Yeah, he was on my team when he was doing that, so it was all fine with me.
Oh, Slater!
Right
Slid
off
right
the chair.
across, straight into the guardrails, and both men are on the outside now. Laying down, and Kingston's up.
Slater now making it back into the ring.
Stops the ref's count. Both on the apron now, the most probably hardest part of the ring. Oh.
As you just said, it is the hardest part of the ring because there's absolutely no give. The beams run one way and they run the other way. Along the side is just a straight beam.
Yep. I don't know if Kingston's going to be able to get up from that.
Well, he'll need to get out and get him because he'll win by count out and he's not walking home with the title if that's
true.
the case.
That's absolutely true. Referee up to 5. Does Slater want to win or does Slater want the EPW championship? That's the question he's going to ask
He wants
himself.
the title. I think he's giving himself time to breathe. He's also giving time for Kingston to breathe. If I was Kingston, I would have laid outside and lost the match and walked off with my belt.
Yeah, but, you know, Kingston's a good fighter.
Yeah, fair enough.
And also an EPW champion. Brad West, you've never been an EPW champion.
Yeah, no, the one title that eluded me in Explosive Pro Wrestling. But that's enough about that. Let's call the match up.
Here we go. Well, 1, 2. Thought he had him. Hurricanrana. Leg scissors. Something, it looked great. Kingston now, I think he wants to dive. Crowd wants it too.
That may have been a mistake though, tapping that mat like Slater no last time. Did again.
Went for a baseball slide and Damian Slater just leaving it all out there, just grabbed Kingston and elevated him up and smashed him right on that guardrail, and they have no give at all. Referee on the outside checking on him. I know this other Adelaide referee's doing, just getting in my way.
He likes to stand.
Referee on 2 now.
Right into our announce table.
Action right in front of us.
Goes for the pin, hooks the leg, leans back.
I'm trying to look in Kingston's eyes. He looks a little lost, dazed. He doesn't even know where he is right now.
Well, he's taken a bit of a beating, particularly over that guardrail. I agree with you, it was slow.
I disagree. It was a
I let
perfect
the
count.
Adelaide ref in.
No, don't let the Adelaide ref in. He doesn't know what he's doing. Look at him. What, he's going to have his arms folded during the whole match? He's an idiot.
I think you're being a little bit unfair. We haven't seen what he can do.
Because we haven't seen him do anything. I don't know why he's out here. Stupid.
To be a ringside enforcer, they said that at the start. Keep up with the program.
That is just wasting time. Great. Kingston replies. This is where Kingston gets so dangerous. Just a perfectly executed drop kick, and now a bit of showboating from the Adelaide challenger.
Goes for the pin. Maybe if he wasn't showboating so much, he could have picked up the victory.
Now the referee, they're having a bit of an argument. Damian Slater grounding Kingston.
It's always great to see a great wrestling hold being used in a matchup. This is a wrestling hold. A lot of people think, like, what's that doing? But what it's doing, if you've got your arm tightly around his chin, you are making it very hard for him to breathe.
Yeah.
If it's right underneath, squeezing on that guy's head, you start hyperventilating, and that's what he's doing. So he's taking away a lot of energy, but not using an awful lot.
The thing the referee's doing right now, but is making sure it's not a choke.
Yeah.
So there's the difference between applying the lock and kind of, and there's a difference between choke. He's strangling him.
Yeah, that's why the referee counts to 5 when someone's in the corner being choked. You're not allowed to choke.
The shoulder was down just then, could have been a pinfall.
Slater not electing to go for another headlock takeover, which gave Alex Kingston the chance to break free.
Ducks again.
Is that enough?
Trying to go for that DDT we've seen so many times. Kingston up on the ropes and oh!
Goodness me.
Damian Slater just knew what was going on that whole time.
He actually smacked the camera out of our photographer Soulman's hands there.
Kingston's still in it. Slater not as arrogant as he was a second ago.
It's because it's right in the middle of the battle. He's figuring out, he's finding it hard to keep Kingston down. He's thinking, what's going to keep him down? But what you need to do is just take a deep breath and say, that didn't work. What am I going to do next?
I think Slater needs to stop blaming the referee and start coming up with another plan to take out Kingston. Slater now on the top. Beautiful. No.
Fantastic. One, two. Oh. Could have been a new champ there. Half second away.
Run straight into that elbow. Slater up again. Oh. Is there anything that Kingston can't do?
Making his run now. European uppercut. What's he going to follow it up with?
Another one.
Kick to the back. Great little neck breaker.
Right in the back of the neck.
He's to pin him quicker.
One. Come on. 1, 2.
Only the 2.
He's not gone away easily. There's a reason why when you talk about professional wrestling in Australia, Damian Slater's name comes up so often. It's because he's one of the best in Australia when it comes to wrestling.
Oh, he is without a doubt, and he wrestles in every state. Every promotion wants to book him, and with good reason.
Kingston, what's he got? Oh! Kingston just diving over the top rope there.
Oh, did you see that?
I did see that. The Adelaide ref now checking on them. Told the EPW ref to stand back, and he's now checking on him. The EPW ref, he's doing the right job. He's counting. We're on 2.
That fan's helping Kingston up. That's not fair.
No, that's support. It's love. Maybe if Slater giving this crowd a little bit more love, they might want to help him out.
It's cheating.
It's no cheating. Here you go, crowd wants it. Pointing to the top rope, Kingston climbing up. Go for that elbow, no.
Right across that turnbuckle where there isn't any padding.
There's nothing illegal about it.
Nope. Hurts a lot though.
Hurts a lot.
Hooked up now for what could be a superplex.
Kingston in the middle of the ring, no ropes near him. He's on his 2. Oh.
Only a 2 count.
Half a second away, and we would have seen a new EPW champion hailing from Adelaide.
Won't be the first time. Havoc was our last champion that came from Adelaide. Havoc Bruce Mills, he held the belt for about a year. He was a great champion, quite a different wrestler.
Not as pretty as Slater, that's for sure.
No, he was a bruiser of a wrestler.
He's going to put him away with this. Kingston with the knees.
This is interesting. What's going to come of
Kingston's
this?
Just having to go right at home on the top rope.
Yeah, that's not where I'd be putting Kingston if I was going to put him somewhere.
No. I think we're going to see another superplex. Oh, I can't see Kingston kicking out of another one, to be honest.
See, I never understand why guys stand on the top rope to do a superplex, because the guy that you're suplexing feels the same amount of pain when he hits the rope, if you hits the mat when you're standing on the second rope that he does on the
It's
top.
the momentum. He just wants the momentum. You've got the rope in there. You can flick out better. Get him further into the middle of the ring. No ropes, then we go for a pinfall. Oh!
You've taught me something about wrestling. That was devastating.
Wow, Kingston teaching Slater a hell of a lot when it comes to feet, I guess, hitting the face. Jesus.
We've seen this one from Kingston before.
This is a move that Kingston used to do way back when with Shane Hayes. Remember that tag team?
Yeah, the Blitz team.
The Blitz team. The crowd loves it. Oh, right on the button.
Needs to make that pin. He's got to dig deep.
Go on, Kingston. Just you're 3 seconds away from. Come on. 1, 2.
Both referees say it's a 2. Thank goodness that guy on the outside there, because I wouldn't have realised that was a 2 if he did.
What is he doing? He's Oh, I hate him.
Don't hate him. He's there to make sure our dodgy referees in Western Australia do their job.
We don't have dodgy referees, Brad West.
I don't know.
They all, an issue with referees?
Every time I loft, I have an issue with it. Didn't happen very often.
Referee up to 5. There's a little bit more life in Slater right now.
Referees allowed to stop the count. Guess he allowed it to the knees.
Oh, I think it's just going to get ugly now. Forearms, exchanging forearms in the middle of the ring. Slater on his feet. Kingston now on his feet.
It's always the worst to get into one of these contests in the middle where the objective is just to take turns hitting each other till one of you can't do it anymore. I'd always try and avoid it.
Exchanging chops now, from forearms to chops. Oh, they're just hurting each other. Oh.
You can just hear these shots.
You can hear them all over here at Body Slam Central. Just exchanging knees now. Jesus. Another forearm.
Oh, Kingston must have heard him coming up behind. He stopped dead.
Is that a super kick by Slater?
Is that it?
We go 1. Kingston kicked out at 1.
Oh, he's not ready to go home yet.
Another super kick by Slater.
Didn't even drop him to the ground, though.
This could be it. Oh, God, he's got him locked up. 1, 2.
What does
Kingston just kicked out. Kingston just kicked out.
He did, but what does red ref shirt say?
Doesn't matter what the red ref's saying. Doesn't matter
he said
about the Adelaide ref.
He said 2.
I don't care what he has to say, Brad.
Well, you should. He's a referee.
There's one referee as far as I'm concerned. That's the man in the middle of the ring, counting.
That's the second referee. That's the other referee on the outside.
Damian Slater is looking pissed off. What's it going to take to put Kingston away? We're going to hit another one. Kingston using the ropes there.
Big sunset bomb, is that enough?
2 count.
Can Kingston dig deep and get past this?
Notice Slater's foot on the rope there.
They're both looking fatigued, but Kingston's taken a little bit more punishment. Well, actually a lot more punishment.
They're both taking a lot of punishment, Brad.
Who's going to dig deep and walk away with the EPW championship? This is crunch time now.
Referee's up to 5. Slater's starting to get on his feet, but looking a little groggy. Kingston's starting to get up as well.
All right, who wants this more?
That's it.
Oh, lucky that other referee's there.
No. Ref's been taken out inadvertently by Kingston's leg. DDT by Kingston.
Right. Darcy, I don't think I can hear you. I think Smarkson's foot just took you out, but look at this! Massive frog splash. Will that be enough? Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. He's hurt his shoulder, Darcy. Don't shake your head at me. Kingston is not going to like this. Thomas Groves, the South Australian official, claiming he's hurt his shoulder, carrying away into the corner. Kingston, you can't hit an official, you get disqualified. You'll leave with the belt then, why not? Slater with the belt. Doesn't look like this official really cares though. If he's going to count this, this is over. 1, 2. Not like that. Kingston kicks out. Oh, here comes Giles O'Brien. These two referees are squaring off here. This looks really heated. O'Brien is not going to like that. Giles O'Brien, just like he's back in a pub in Belfast. Here comes the cavalry. Giles O'Brien needs to settle down. He looks like he might have a heart attack in there. What is going on? Slater's got the Explosive Pro Wrestling Championship. He did not win the match. Giles O'Brien calling this one.
Kingston, you are not on my level. Again, you need 3 referees to help you out. This is a complete load of bull crap. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hold on to this for a while. I'm gonna bring it home to Adelaide, where it belongs to be. Where crap like this doesn't happen, and where I'm not royally screwed over every single month. This belt is staying in Adelaide.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Collision Course. From William Darcy, I'm Brad West. Thanks for joining us.
If you would like to see the rest of that event, go to EPW's Vimeo channel. This has been the Road to ReAwakening 14. You can buy tickets right now. It's the biggest show of the year. November 14th, Cyril Jackson Rec Center, Explosive Pro Wrestling, ReAwakening 14. I want to see you there.